Have you ever wondered why some people remain active, strong, and independent well into their 80s and 90s, while others find even the simplest tasks like standing up or climbing stairs increasingly difficult? It's not just luck. It's not just about aging, either. There's something happening inside your body, something quiet, something that slowly steals your strength. It doesn't happen overnight, but when it does, it's a game changer. Muscle weakness, poor balance, and the gradual loss of strength are often unnoticed until it's too late. You may not even realize what's happening until one day you trip or fall, and suddenly, everything changes. It's not the result of an accident, illness, or injury. In fact, it's happening silently and it's affecting millions of older adults. Weakness in the muscles, particularly in the legs, is at the root of the problem, and it happens so slowly that most people don't notice until it's too late. It starts with subtle signs. Your legs might feel heavier, climbing stairs becomes more challenging, and getting out of a chair isn't as easy as it used to be. But soon, as the condition worsens, your mobility becomes more restricted. If left unchecked, your legs could eventually lose their strength, and suddenly, even simple activities become impossible. The most alarming part? Many people don't even realize what's happening to them until they've lost a great deal of their mobility. However, there's a solution, a way to fight back and regain strength. It's not a miracle, but it is essential, and it's something you can easily restore if you act before it's too late. What is this crucial element that can make all the difference in your muscle health? It's a vitamin, an essential nutrient so powerful that without it, your muscles weaken far faster than you might expect. But here's the good news: the problem is easily fixable. Let me introduce you to the vitamin that holds the key to strong, steady muscles, even as you age. It's not just about bone strength. This vitamin is responsible for maintaining muscle power, stability, and balance. And without it, your muscles will weaken more quickly, your balance will deteriorate, and your risk of falling will rise dramatically. So, what is this vitamin, and why is it so important? It's vitamin D, and before you dismiss it as just something you need for bone health, let me explain. Vitamin D is crucial not just for strong bones but for healthy muscles and overall mobility. Without sufficient vitamin D, your muscles don't function as they should, and your balance becomes unstable. Research has shown that those who are deficient in vitamin D are at a significantly higher risk of falls and fractures. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society revealed that older adults who supplemented with vitamin D experienced a 23% reduction in fall risk compared to those who didn't take the supplements. Similarly, the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that seniors with low vitamin D levels had slower walking speeds and weaker leg muscles, making them more prone to falls. But here's the most shocking part: over 60% of older adults have vitamin D deficiency, and many of them don't even know it. The signs are subtle and develop so slowly that it's easy to miss until your health is severely impacted. Now, you might be asking, how can you fix this? How can you get enough vitamin D, and how much do you need to restore your health and strength? Let's uncover those answers and get you back on the path to strong, healthy muscles. How common is vitamin D deficiency? It's easy to assume that vitamin deficiencies are rare, but the truth is far more shocking. Over 60% of older adults don't get enough vitamin D, and the worst part is that most of them are unaware of it. Unlike other deficiencies, which often come with obvious symptoms, vitamin D deficiency is a silent thief. It gradually undermines your muscle strength and mobility, and by the time you notice, it may already be too late. At first, the signs are subtle. You may feel a little more tired than usual, or you might notice that your legs feel weaker when standing. You may have trouble climbing stairs or getting up from a chair. But these symptoms gradually escalate. According to studies, seniors with low vitamin D levels are at twice the risk of suffering falls and fractures. And for women over 65, the risks are even greater. One study in the New England Journal of Medicine found that vitamin D supplementation lowered the risk of hip fractures by 22%. This is critical, as a single fall can change everything. For many seniors, falls don't just result in bruises. They lead to broken bones, months of recovery, and a loss of independence. The problem is compounded as we age. Our bodies naturally produce less vitamin D from sunlight, which means that even if you're getting some time outdoors, you may still be at risk of deficiency. The hidden signs of vitamin D deficiency. So, how do you know if you're at risk? How do you spot vitamin D deficiency before it becomes a serious problem? Your body will give you signs, but you need to know what to look for. Many people don't realize they have vitamin D deficiency until it's too late, but your body is constantly sending you warning signs. The key is to pay attention. 1. Muscle weakness. One of the earliest and most concerning signs of vitamin D deficiency is muscle weakness. You might feel that your legs are getting weaker or shakier. Walking might become more difficult, and standing up might require more effort than before. Without enough vitamin D, your muscles lose strength and coordination, which can make movements more unstable. This leads to balance problems, which increases the risk of falls. 2. Bone pain. Vitamin D is essential for calcium absorption, which is crucial for strong bones. Without enough vitamin D, your bones can become weak, brittle, and painful. If you're experiencing joint pain, leg pain, or discomfort in your lower back, your body could be signaling that your vitamin D levels are too low. Ignoring this could lead to osteoporosis, which makes your bones fragile and increases the risk of fractures. 3. Slow wound healing. Vitamin D plays a vital role in tissue repair and immune function. If your wounds take longer to heal than they used to, or if you notice persistent inflammation, this could be a sign of deficiency. Seniors are especially vulnerable, as delayed healing can increase the risk of infections and more serious complications. 4. Frequent leg cramps. Have you ever woken up with painful leg cramps or experienced muscle spasms during the day? These cramps can be a sign that your muscles aren't absorbing enough calcium, a process that depends on vitamin D. When your vitamin D levels are low, muscle contractions become irregular, leading to discomfort and cramps. 5. Fatigue. Persistent fatigue is another common symptom of vitamin D deficiency. You may feel constantly tired, even after a good night's sleep. This could be a signal that your body isn't getting enough of the vitamin it needs to function optimally. How to restore vitamin D levels. Now that you know what to look for, the next question is, how do you increase your vitamin D levels? The good news is that there are several natural ways to do so. 1. Sunlight exposure. The most natural way to get vitamin D is through sunlight. When your skin is exposed to sunlight, it produces vitamin D naturally. Just 20-30 minutes of sunlight exposure a few times a week can be enough to boost your vitamin D levels. Aim for midday when the sun is at its peak. However, if you live in a region with limited sunlight, consider using a vitamin D lamp. 2. Eat vitamin D-rich foods. In addition to sunlight, your diet can provide a significant source of vitamin D. Fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, and sardines are excellent sources. If you don't eat fish, egg yolks and fortified dairy products like milk and yogurt are also good options. Plant-based foods such as mushrooms exposed to sunlight and fortified plant milks can also help. 3. Take supplements. If you're still not getting enough vitamin D from sunlight and food, supplements can help. Vitamin D3 is the best option, as it is more effective and better absorbed than vitamin D2. Make sure to take it with foods containing healthy fats, such as nuts, avocado, or olive oil, to improve absorption. 4. Pair vitamin D with magnesium. Magnesium is essential for activating vitamin D in the body. Without enough magnesium, your body won't be able to properly utilize the vitamin D you're consuming. Foods rich in magnesium include leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. How long does it take to feel the effects? Restoring your vitamin D levels won't show immediate results, but the benefits are undeniable. Within the first 2 weeks, you may start noticing less fatigue and fewer muscle cramps. After a month, you'll likely feel your muscles becoming stronger, and standing or walking will become easier. After 3 months, the transformation will be undeniable. Studies show a 31% reduction in falls and a 35% increase in muscle strength. Consistency is key. The key to maintaining your muscle strength and balance as you age is consistency. Don't stop taking care of your vitamin D levels once you start seeing results. Continue the routine, whether it's sun exposure, diet, supplements, or a combination of all three. This will help you stay strong, active, and independent for years to come. If you want to keep your muscles strong and your balance steady, it's time to take action. Start incorporating vitamin D-rich foods into your diet, spend more time outdoors, and consider supplements if necessary. Remember, your health depends on it. Don't wait for the warning signs to worsen. Take control of your health today.